Thanks so much, Alex. Newsmax supporters across the country continue to push for DirecTV to change their decision, canceling subscriptions across the board. Here to talk more about that is actor, filmmaker, and musician John Schneider. John, welcome back to Wake Up America. Great to see you this morning.
Good morning. By the way, I'm doing a movie where I look like this, so forgive me. I actually do have a home.
Listen, every time we talk to you, you're doing a movie, so you're very busy. We love all your films.
It's been great. What an amazing display of hypocrisy we are living in right now with this whole AT&T nonsense with regard to Newsmax. You know, the great thing about it is that lies can't stand the truth. Okay? Lies are desperately afraid of the truth. The truth is not afraid of anything. So I wish you Godspeed. I wish you go there. I want Newsmax to explode in a grand way because of this nonsense.
But we agree. John, I want you to take a listen because Newsmax has seen a lot of support from lawmakers across the country. Take a listen.
Okay.
Newsmax isn't the first one, OAN as well. And I think America should be able to have a choice in the news they are able to get, a choice in being able to see it. I would hate to see that someone's being kicked off simply because they provide something conservative.
They have so much other content that is very lightly viewed, and yet they keep that on, and it seems it's the One America News and the Newsmax who are being targeted.
I'm the incoming ranking member on the Senate Commerce Committee. Lindsey Graham is the incoming ranking member on the Senate Judiciary Committee. Those are the two committees that have jurisdiction over the FCC, over AT&T, over journalism, and we're examining the extent to which this is political bias, the extent to which this is a double standard.
My friends, we all love truths and good news, and that's what Newsmax brought to us. We were able to rely on truths. Now the left are taking it down.
John, besides lawmakers, a ton of people just on social media have messaged me alone and say, that they're upset about it, that their friends are canceling. So, power in numbers. Do you think all the noise will make a difference?
I think the noise will make a difference, absolutely. The left has to realize, and AT&T specifically has to realize, that they don't get to choose who is entitled to the First Amendment. It's not up to them. The First Amendment has already given us the right of free speech. But I'm going to look at this a little differently because we can't expect the enemy to help us perpetuate our narrative. And our narrative is a truth. We are fair. We are truth. We show both sides. So I am excited to see what happens here. I want our lawmakers to be able to force AT&T to do the right thing, which will not be in their best interest, and that's okay. I woke up this morning thinking about what we're going to be talking about, and then I saw that they gave full stage to basically Satan last night on the Grammys.
Yeah, that was. Go ahead, John.
So why is that okay? And telling the truth about a weather balloon, an observation balloon, why is that not? So we are at the precipice of something grand here, I believe.
Yeah.
They are so arrogant in their hypocrisy, and not to get all biblical on you, but it is true that pride comes before the fall. They are so prideful right now. They think they've got it. John Schneider personally believes, we're talking about that we've got this. We've got this. This whole nonsense with this balloon that they shot over the water instead of over, that's just nonsense. So I'm excited to see what happens here. I do believe that truth will win out. Truth always wins out. Light always wins out. So we've got to stay verbal about this, folks. We've got to make our opinion known at AT&T, at DirecTV. We need to let them know that if they don't, then we will leave. I think leaving right now is a bad idea. We have the power because we are the consumer. If you don't put Newsmax back on, we are leaving, and give them a date. And then on that date, let's destroy their viewership.
Yeah, John, it's just so important to see how, people come together and the power of just social media, lawmakers. Yeah. So RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel says that DirecTV has shown a clear bias, especially when paying other liberal stations that have lower ratings. We've seen this with social media platforms. John, I know we've talked about this, but now, with a cable network, I mean, it's just, when you look at what's happening, it's crazy.
Well, they're owned. I talked about Hollywood, the whole woke Hollywood nonsense. This AT&T is a line item on a billionaire's spreadsheet. So AT&T, they're not interested. DirecTV is not interested in the truth, and they're really not even interested in a narrative they're trying to perpetuate. They are interested in keeping their cinchy jobs and doing what their owners, and that's what they are, what their owners require them to do. So it's really basically business. The difference now, though, is that they are showing, what would my grandfather say, their soft underbelly, because now they are willing to lose money in order to please the people that own them. So we have made a bit of a difference here. It's a little different than it used to be. But if we hit them because their owners own a lot of things, we must stop watching the films that they put out. We must stop buying the products they put out. We must threaten to leave DirecTV and any of the. We must threaten, if we don't like what Netflix is doing, we have to say, Netflix, you've got to toe the line or we're leaving.
You got to speak up.
Ultimately, we have the power. And remember, peace is that short period of time where which we have our foot firmly planted on the enemy's throat. Well, that's my opinion. We must put our foot on the throat of this arrogant, hypocritical group of people and let them know we are gone if they don't do what we wish.
Well
and
said.
It's called the First Amendment.
This
is not holding somebody up at gunpoint. This is the First Amendment, and they must adhere to our rights as well.
John Schneider, well said. Always great to have you, sir. Appreciate it.
Wonderful here.
Thank you.
Itchy. Hey, 2die4movie.com.
All right.
2die4movie.com. God bless you. Have a great day.
Will do. Thanks, John. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.